Hi, I just want to show you a couple of things with screen share because people have asked a few questions and I think it's easier when you can see it. So I've done a quick video. So when you're screen sharing, obviously you go down to your toolbar, the green button, the screen share. You have that. Your participants also will have that unless you've disabled it. But you'll click on that, brings up all the thumbnails. You can open up any screen that's on your computer. But I'm going to go over Whiteboard and iPhone, iPad right now. So let's click on Whiteboard and open that up. I have a whiteboard. You can see I've started writing on it. You can use the cursor to write. Here I've done, if you go up here and click on text, you can do text boxes so that you can type out information. I find that easier. Do know that if you have a touch screen, you can also use a stylus and write on your screen. I don't have a touch screen on this particular computer. But someone asked how you can then take this whiteboard and go show it to people in another breakout room. And that's actually very easy. You just go up to Save on the Whiteboard toolbar. So you see that up here at the top. Click on Save. That whiteboard has, with all my scribble, has been saved. But if you want to know where it is, you can click on Show in Folder. And here are all the whiteboards that I've saved. Now I saved that one twice because I clicked on it. But notice up here, under this PC, there's in your documents under Zoom. So there's a Zoom file in your documents file. It creates, every time you open a meeting, it creates a folder for everything that's created. So as you are saving things, it's going to show up in here. And then so you know where these are. When you go into the other breakout room, you just open this up and voila, you have your choice of the different whiteboards to share from, and they're numbered so that you can keep track of them. So that's one way to do it. Another way, we're going to stop the screen share on the whiteboard because how I do it is I have the nice big iPad Pro and I use this for all of my whiteboarding. I just find it a little easier because I can have it close to me. I can use my cursor. So let's just connect the iPad. You do this in the same way. You click screen share, but right next to whiteboard where we just were is iPhone, iPad. So I double clicked at that time, but it brings up the directions on how to connect your iPhone or your iPad. And do note, it's just as easy to connect your iPhone as it is your iPad, but obviously the iPad's easier. So you just will go to, make sure they're both, your computer and your iPad are connected to the same Wi-Fi network. So if you're one of those people like we are, where we have two different networks in our home, I do have to make sure they're both on the same network. Then I tap screen mirroring. If you don't know how to find that, it says it right here. Swipe down from the upper right-hand corner and it'll bring up that screen. You're going to see it in a minute when I tap on it. And then it says choose Zoom - Susan Guthrie, which I see right here. You can see it on the screen here. So when I tap on that, now Buddha there, he is my screensaver on my iPad. So you are now seeing my iPad. And I can just go into, you can see I started to create a Word document. So this is just a blank screen Word document. I've gone up to the top. I've clicked on, I can make it a different color and I can start making notes on this piece of paper, essentially. I think of it as my yellow pad. But I find this easier to work on. Now, same thing about saving. If you want to go show it, you can just now take this, since it's a separate item, you can take it over to the other breakout room and just share that screen and share your iPad as well. Or you can save it here by clicking here. You would save and you can name it, so offer 1, and then you could save that and you could send it over there. You can take it over there and open the document up. You'll have it in your file in your OneDrive or whatever you save your documents in on your iPad. So those are two good ways to be able to share things between breakout rooms, as well as to use both the whiteboard and or your iPad function.